Good morning, ma'am.
Morning, all of you. Keep your copy and pen by your side so that you write the word meanings. So this chapter is about a lost child, as the title of the chapter suggests. Can you hear me, all of you? Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Screen is visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you find any difficulty in joining the class? Why students don't join, I can't understand. So okay, so as the title of the chapter suggests, it is about a child who is lost, who gets lost in the fair. And the writer of the story is Mulk Raj Anand. So a child goes to a fair with his parents. He's happy and excited and wants the sweets and toys. So it's very natural that if the child goes to the fair, then he will see so many things that are sold in the fair, and he will demand everything. And also children are very excited to go to fair, so he is happy and excited and wants the sweets and toys displayed there, but his parents don't buy them for him. But the boy's parents, they are poor, they cannot afford to buy him all those things, so they don't buy them by him. Why then does he refuse when someone else offers them to him? So parents don't buy all the things that the boy demands. मेले में वो जाता है लड़का, फेयर में, और बहुत कुछ फेयर में बिक रहा है, तो बहुत नेचुरल है कि उसे वो सब चीज चाहिए, बट उसके पेरेंट्स जो हैं उसको वो चीज खरीद के नहीं देते हैं, बट द पेरेंट्स डोंट बाय देम फॉर हिम. देन someone else wants to buy him all the things. फिर कोई और आता है जो उसको हर चीज खरीदने के लिए तैयार है, but then the boy does not want those things. What is the reason? uh, what is the reason that when someone is willing to buy him the things, why then he refuses it?
Ma'am, because the person who is offering him things is a stranger, and the child is wise to say no to his offerings, because he also can he the person can also kidnap the boy and he refuses to take the things the person is offering him.
Okay, so but in this story, if you see later on that it there is a different reason why the boy refuses to take the things from the stranger. It is because the the boy loses his parents in the fair. He gets separated from his parents, and once he gets separated from his parents, then the parents become his priority. First he wants to uh, meet his parents, so that is why he refuses all those things. So yes, your reason is also a general reason. Okay, so it was the festival of spring. From the wintry shades of narrow lanes and alleys, alleys also means passage. So passage. So it was the festival of spring. It was the month of spring, festival of spring, from the wintry shades of narrow lanes. So the it the slight effect of winter was there. Uh, from the wintry shades of narrow lanes and alleys emerged a gaily clad humanity. Gaily means happily. Gaily clad humanity means happy crowd. So it was the festival of spring, and what could be seen in all the streets and the passages? Lanes means streets. So it was the month of spring. It was the month of spring, and in it was the month of spring, and in all the streets and passages you could see a big crowd. In all the streets and passages you could see a very big crowd. Some walked, some rode on horses, others sat, being carried in bamboo and bullock carts. So some people, they are walking, some people they are riding on horses, some people they are sitting in bamboo and bullock carts. So the setting of this story is in a village, and in the village uh, the means of communication are not very developed. The means of transportation, sorry, the means of transportation are not very developed. So how the people go from one place to other? They either use bullock carts or they go on horses. So here also the people are going to the fair, and how they are going? They are going on horses, some are just walking, and some are using the bamboo or bullock carts. One little boy ran between his father's legs, brimming over with life and laughter. So brimming means overflowing, completely full, overflowing. So so the people were, all the people they were moving towards the fair. uh, so all the streets and the passages they were very crowded, and the people are very, all the people were very happy. Why? Because they are going to visit the fair. So naturally they are very excited, they are very happy, and the streets, the passages, all are very very crowded. Some people were riding on the horses, some were just sitting on the bamboo or bullock carts. One little boy ran between his father's legs, and one small boy was also going to the fair, and he was just running between his father's legs, brimming with life and laughter. Means he was overflowing, means he was full of life and laughter. He's a small boy, he's very excited to go to the fair, so he is full of life and laughter. He's very happy, very energetic, full of life, overflowing, full of, as you can see in the picture, the little boy along with his parents, mother is holding his hand. Mother is holding his hand. So, come, child, come, called his parents as he lagged behind. So, now this boy, he is walking very slowly. So, he sometimes he lags behind, fascinated by the toys in the shops that lined the way. So, why is the boy lagging behind? Because he is just looking at everything that he sees on the way. Fascinated means he is charmed. uh, Charmed by the toys. Yeah, attracted, you can, attracted is a better one. So so this boy, he was attracted by all the toys that is displayed in the shops, and so he waits at every toy shop to look at the shops. और फिर वो अपने पेरेंट्स से पीछे रह जाता है. Then the parents would call him, come child, come, called his parents, because he would be lagging behind. He would uh, wait at the shops and see all the toys. Was attracted by the toys. Very natural small boy, so it's very natural that he gets attracted by the toys in the shops. He hurried towards his parents, his feet obedient to their call. लेकिन पेरेंट्स जब भी बुलाते थे तो वो उनके आवाज पे दौड़ के उनसे मिल उनके पास चला जाता था. He hurried towards his parents, his feet obedient to their call. So whenever his parents used to call him, he used to run to them, his eyes still lingering on the receding toys. Lingering means moving slowly. तो वो जो छोटा बच्चा था उसका आंख कहाँ अटका हुआ था. His eyes were moving slowly on the passing toys. हाँ, जैसे जैसे वो receding toys, as he came to where they had stopped to wait for him. So this boy, his eyes would move slowly on all the toys. He was just admiring. The boy was just admiring all the toys, his eyes still lingering on the receding toys. As he came to where they had stopped to wait for him. और पेरेंट्स जो है उनको हर कुछ देर के बाद उसके लिए रुकना पड़ता था, because he was walking very slowly, taking a view of all the toys. As he came to where they had stopped to wait for him, he could not suppress the desire of his heart. Suppress means what? He could not suppress.
मैम दबाना,
Dabana.
छुपाना.
Dabana. He could not stop the desire. यहाँ पर English meaning he could not stop the
Hold
desire.
back.
Yes, hold back. Suppress the desire of his heart, even though he well knew the old cold stare of refusal in their eyes. So the child is very well aware that his parents will refuse. Cold stare. Stare means to look with wide open eyes. Huh? Cold stare of refusal. So the boy knows very well that his parents are not going to buy the toys for him. Cold stare of refusal in their eyes. So this boy is very well aware that zoom in. What? Huh? Very few parts. So he knew the old cold stare of refusal in their eyes. I want that toy, he pleaded. So pleaded means requested. So this, I want that toy, he requested his parents. He could not stop his desire, he could not suppress his desire. So his father looked at him red eyed in his familiar tyrant's way. Our father, he was very strict, so he was very angry with the boy when he started demanding the toy. Father became very angry, red eyed, in his familiar tyrant's way. Tyrant means here in this context, tyrant means cruel. Uh, so his father looked at him. So father was very angry in his familiar cruel way. His mother, melted by the free spirit of the day, was tender and giving him her finger to hold. So mother was soft hearted, father was very strict. So he looked at the boy with anger, his eyes red, and mother was a bit soft. So she had sympathy for her son. So melted by the free spirit of the day, was tender and giving him her finger to hold, said, "Look, child, what is before you?" So mother just tried to distract the boy's attention from the toys. माँ ने सोचा कि उसको कुछ और चीज पे उसका ध्यान जो है वो खींचने का कोशिश किया माँ ने। तो लुक चाइल्ड व्हाट इज बिफोर यू, माँ जो है उसको जो रास्ते में सुंदर सीन था वो दिखाने लगी। लुक चाइल्ड व्हाट इज बिफोर यू, इट वाज अ फ्लावरिंग मस्टर्ड फील्ड। तो सामने क्या था, एक पूरा सरसों का खेत था, दैट वाज लुकिंग वेरी ब्यूटीफुल। सो मदर, she was soft hearted, she just tried to distract the child's attention from the toys to something else. So she told to the boy that, see the beautiful mustard field, pale like melting gold. So the mustard field is compared to the color of the melting gold. Gold is also yellowish in color, mustard flowers are also yellow. So they are compared to melting gold as it swept across miles and miles of even land. And this mustard field, it covered a large area. The mustard field covered a large area, miles and miles of even land. A group of dragonflies were bustling about on their gaudy purple wings. So so as the field was full of flowers, there were so many flies also in the field. A group of dragonflies were bustling about, is moving uh, on their gaudy purple wings, very colorful, intercepting the flight of a lone black bee. So the dragonflies were just moving about with their colorful purple wings in between the flight of a lone black bee. Lone means single. There was one single black bee or butterfly in search of sweetness from the flowers. And why so many insects were just flying on those flowers? To suck the nectar, huh? The flowers, they suck the nectar from the insects, they suck the nectar from the flowers in search of sweetness from the flowers. So because the field was full of flowers, there is a variety of insects to suck the nectar from the flowers. The dragonflies, the butterflies, the black bee, all are flying in the near the flowers. The child followed them in the air with his gaze till one of them would still its wings and rest. So gaze also means look. So now this boy, he wanted to catch the butterflies. Uh, so he's now this boy is fascinated by the butterflies. So he wants to catch the butterflies. So he's following them. The boy is following the flies and he's just looking at them. uh, what is he waiting for? That some fly would sit at one place and then he would catch it till one of them would still means sit at sit at some flower, its wings and rest, and he would try to catch it, but it would go fluttering, flapping up into the air. But this boy, he was trying to catch the insects, but the insects are also very clever. Whenever he used to come near them, what would happen? They would move their wings, fluttering and flapping. Both refers to the movement of wings. Movement and sound of the wings. So fluttering and flapping. So whenever this boy now this boy's attention was shifted from the toys to the beautiful insects flying in the field, and now this boy he wants to catch the insects. हाँ, उसने सोचा कि कोई इंसेक्ट को पकड़ा जाए, तो वो जो है पकड़ने की कोशिश करने लगा. वेन एवर द इंसेक्ट यूज टू रेस्ट एंड स्टिल he would try to catch it, but what happened? The moment he tried to catch it, it would uh, move its wings and go up into the air. When he had almost caught it in his hands, उसको लगता था कि एकदम लगभग पकड़ चुके हैं, लेकिन लास्ट में वो उड़ जाती थी. Then his mother gave a cautionary call. Come, child, come on to the footpath. So the boy had shifted from the footpath to the fields. Then mother again called him back. He is a small child, he may be lost. So mother again called him back. He ran towards his parents gaily. So gaily also means happily. Gaily, happily, and walked abreast of them, by the side of them. So the mother again called him. Again, he joined his parents happily, and he was walking by the side of them for a while, being, however, soon left behind. So for some time he walked with his parents. Again, he was left behind. फिर वो पीछे छूट गया. Attracted by the little insects and worms along the footpath. अब वो किस चीज से attract हो गया? छोटे छोटे insects और worms along the footpath. There were that were teeming out from their hiding places. Teeming out means coming out in groups. So all the insects, they were coming out in groups, large number of insects. They were just coming out in groups from their hiding places to enjoy the sunshine. Come, child, come. So now this boy was attracted by the insects on the footpath. Again, he was left behind. Then again, his parents had to call him from the shade of a grove where they had seated themselves on the edge of a well. Now his parents were a bit tired. They had walked continuously for some time. बहुत दूर तक वो चले थे, तो थोड़ा सा थक गए, तो उन्होंने रेस्ट करने के लिए सोचा. Shade of a grove where they had seated themselves on the edge of, so they decided to sit under the shade of a tree, group of trees. Grove means group of trees. So there were a group of trees, and the parents decided to rest under those group of trees, and they sat on the edge of a well. He ran towards them. A shower of young flowers fell upon the child as he entered the grove. तो जैसे ही वो पेड़ों के झुंड के नीचे गया, तो क्या हुआ? स्प्रिंग का टाइम था, बहुत सारे फूल जो है वो उसके ऊपर झड़ गए. So as he entered the grove, what happened? Lot of flowers fell on his body, and forgetting his parents, he began to gather the raining petals in his hand. और फिर वो लड़का जो है अपने मुट्ठी में सारे फूल के पेटल्स को वो इकट्ठा करने लगा. So this boy now, his attention shifts from the toys to all the natural things, beautiful things of nature, the insects, the flowers. So he started collecting. When the petals fell on his body, he started collecting all the petals in his hand. But lo, he heard the cooing of doves. Then,
मैम
yes, what happened?
मैम वहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है सीटेड देमसेल्फ, मैम इसका मतलब क्या है?
वहाँ पर
मैम seated themselves.
सीटेड themselves मतलब बैठ गए वो। माता पिता जो है, पेरेंट्स जो है वो, चाइल्ड के पेरेंट्स दोनों बहुत देर तक वो चल के मेला में जा रहे थे, तो वो थक गए और वो जो वेल के किनारे वो बैठ गए, एज ऑफ अ वेल नियर।
मैम
हाँ बोलो।
मैम इसका क्वेश्चन आंसर वही कॉपी में लिखेंगे जिसमें पहले वाले का लिखे थे?
हाँ, लिटरेचर के लिए एक कॉमन कॉपी ही बनाना है। In the same copy, you will write the question answers of the Beehive book and Moments book. दो बुक है ना आपका लिटरेचर का, Beehive Moments, तो दोनों बुक का क्वेश्चन आंसर एक ही कॉपी में लिखना है, साइड बाय साइड। हाँ
मैम वर्ड मीनिंग्स भी लिखना है कॉपी में जो आप अभी करवा रही हैं?
हाँ हाँ, वर्ड मीनिंग्स तो एकदम लिखना ही है। वर्ड मीनिंग इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट इन योर एग्जाम ऑल्सो, यू विल गेट क्वेश्चंस। वर्ड मीनिंग्स तो हर चैप्टर के साथ लिखना ही है, दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। अटेंडेंस इज वेरी थिन इन द क्लास, व्हाई आई कांट अंडरस्टैंड। क्यों नहीं ज्वाइन करते हैं तुम्हारे फ्रेंड्स लोग? 23 दिखा रहा। Is the attendance same in the others classes also?
Yes, ma'am. The situation is same in Sanskrit and maths.
Okay. Not a good sign. So the parents of the parents of the child, they were tired. They had walked for a long time, so they took rest under the shade of trees. They sat on the edge of the well, and this boy, again, he came to his parents, and lot of flowers fell on his body. Then he started, वो सारे जो फूल गिर रहे थे उसने अपने मुट्ठी में उसको कलेक्ट करना स्टार्ट किया, petals in his hand. But lo, he heard the cooing of doves. फिर उसने doves की आवाज सुनी. Dove is a bird. Cooing is the sound produced by the birds. You know, the different birds and animals, they produce different kind of sounds. Crow caws, cat mews. So the sound of the bird dove is called the cooing. So then he heard the sweet sound of the doves and ran towards his parents shouting, the dove, the dove. The raining petals dropped from his forgotten hand. So this boy's attention is shifting from one thing to the other. अभी उसको कोई चीज अच्छा लगता, फिर वो चीज अच्छा लगता, तो उसका अटेंशन जो है वो शिफ्ट कर रहा है एक चीज से दूसरे चीज पर। तो come child come, they called to the child who had now gone running in wild capers around the banyan tree. Capers means in a playful manner. बहुत ही एक प्लेफुल वे में वो इधर उधर दौड़ रहा था, playful way. So he was just running in playful way around the banyan tree, and gathering him up, they took the narrow winding footpath which led to the fair through the mustard field. So the parents had rested for some time. Again, this boy, he started running here and there. The parents joined him, gathering him up. They took the narrow winding footpath. फिर जो है पेरेंट्स ने अपना जर्नी स्टार्ट कर दिया। थोड़ा देर वो रेस्ट लिए, उसके बाद अगेन दे स्टार्टेड द जर्नी टू द fair. Winding footpath led to the fair through the mustard fields. And where did they move to? The winding footpath through the mustard field. As they neared the village, the child could see many other footpaths full of throngs. तो जैसे जैसे वो गांव के पास गए, तो और बहुत सारे फुटपाथ जो है वो दिखने लगा, फुल ऑफ थ्रॉन्ग्स। और जितने भी फुटपाथ थे सब में जो है सब जो है वो क्राउडेड था। throng means crowd, so all the footpaths were full of crowd, means lot of people were going to the fair. मेला देखने के लिए बहुत सारे लोग जा रहे थे, सब फुटपाथ पे जो है लोग भरे हुए थे, और मेला देखने के लिए वो सारे लोग जो है वो जा रहे थे. Converging to the whirlpool of the fair. Converging means moving towards a particular point. Converging और diverging होता है ना. Diverge मतलब एक point से अलग अलग direction में जाना, और converge मतलब अलग अलग direction से एक जगह जाना. So moving to a point. So all the footpaths were crowded, but all the people were moving to the single point, to the whirlpool of the fair. Whirlpool here means movement, lot of movement of the fair, and felt at once repelled and fascinated by the confusion of the world he was entering. So now this child, he was very surprised, he was fascinated by so much of confusion. Itna bheed, itna movement उसने आज तक नहीं देखा था. So he felt fascinated. Yeah. He felt fascinated. Mute yourself. किसका mic unmute? Aditi Kumari. Aditi. Okay. So he, fascinated by the confusion of the world he was entering. A sweetmeat seller hawked gulab jamun, rasagulla, barfi, jalebi at the corner of the entrance, and a crowd pressed around his counter at the foot of an architecture of many colored sweets. So finally they have reached the fair, and at the entrance itself, फेयर का जो एंट्रेंस है वहीं पर जो है एक मिठाई वाला अपना मिठाई बेच रहा है. स्वीट मीट सेलर. So one sweet meat seller is the owner of the sweet shop. The word meat is there, that does not mean a meat. He sells meat. Sweet meat seller is the sweet shopkeeper. So the shopkeeper of a sweet shop. The sweet meat seller hawked gulab jamun, rasagulla, barfi, jalebi at the corner, and there was lot of crowd at the sweet shop, pressed around his counter. काउंटर के पास वो मिठाई वाला दुकान जो था उसके काउंटर के पास बहुत भीड़ था. At the foot of the architecture of many colored sweets. Architecture means design. So all the sweets were designed in very beautiful pattern. And near the sweet shop there was a crowd of people, and the sweet shop the sweets were decorated with leaves of silver and gold. The child stared open eyed and his mouth watered. छोटा बच्चा है, इतना सारा मिठाई देख के उसके मुंह में पानी आ गया. His mouth watered for the barfi. उसका फेवरेट मिठाई जो था वो था बर्फी. So when he saw the barfi, what happened? His mouth started watering. That was his favorite sweet. I want that barfi. He slowly murmured. अब वो अपने पेरेंट्स से डिमांड करने लगा. I want that barfi. But he half knew as he begged that his plea would not be heeded. Heeded means paid attention. उसको पता था कि पेरेंट्स जो है उसके रिक्वेस्ट पे कोई ध्यान नहीं देंगे. नॉट बी हीडेड मीन्स नॉट बी पेड अटेंशन. तो उसने डिमांड तो कर दिया, लेकिन उसे पता था कि उसके रिक्वेस्ट पे कोई ध्यान नहीं दिया जाएगा. प्ली मीन्स रिक्वेस्ट. So this boy, he demanded barfi from his parents, but he knows that parents are not going to pay attention to his request. His parents would say he was greedy, और parents का जवाब भी उसे पता था कि parents बोलेंगे कि तुम तो बहुत greedy हो, लालची हो, हर चीज तुम्हें चाहिए. So without waiting for an answer, he moved on. So he demanded barfi from his parents, but he was aware that parents will not buy, तो वो आगे बढ़ गया. दूसरे आगे बढ़ा तो वो फूल वाला दुकान था, A flower seller hawked. A flower seller hawked a garland of gulmohar. A garland of gulmohar. The child seemed irresistibly drawn. Irresistible means unstoppable, जिसको आप रोक नहीं सकते हैं. हाँ, तो this boy was unstoppably drawn, attracted. Here drawn means attracted. तो अब जो है वो नेक्स्ट जो है वो फूल बेचने वाले का आवाज सुना. अब उसको फूल का माला चाहिए. अलग, and he was so fascinated by the garland. He wanted to buy it. He could not stop his desire. He went towards the basket where the flowers lay heaped. So the flowers lay heaped. बहुत सारा फूल था. Heap means in layers and layers. Lot of flowers were there. And half murmured. And murmured means speak in low voice.
Mutter.
Murmured, एकदम धीमी आवाज में बोलना. I want that garland. अब वो फिर डिमांड करने लगा कि मुझे फूल का माला चाहिए. But he well knew his parents would refuse to buy him those flowers. लेकिन उसे ये भी पता था कि पेरेंट्स जो है वो खरीद के देने वाले तो है नहीं. His parents would refuse to buy him those flowers because they would say that they were cheap. नहीं नहीं, ये तो एकदम बेकार सा सस्ता सा चीज है, ये क्या लोगे. So without waiting for an answer, he moved on. So then he moved on further. A man stood holding a pole with yellow, red, green and purple balloons flying from it. Then next they see a person selling very colorful balloons. So a man was standing and there were many balloons tied to a big pole. बड़ा सा एक पोल था, उस पे बहुत सारे कलर के balloons बंधे हुए थे. The child was simply carried away by the rainbow glory of the silken colors. So the glory here means beauty. So the child was very fascinated. Fascinated by what? By the beauty of the shining colors of the balloons, beauty of their silken colors. So, and he was filled with an overwhelming मतलब यहाँ strong desire. अब जो है बहुत strong desire होने लगा उसको कि वो बलून खरीदे. Possess them all. सारे balloons उसको चाहिए थे. He wanted to get all the balloons, but he